Hi. Okay, so now let's look at the January-February 2017 paper for PRO4801. Question 6 in particular. This question is all about the network diagram, aka AON. That means activity or node. I don't need to be a prophet to tell you that this is going to be in the exam. Okay? And on average, it will carry something like 20 marks. Actually, in this case, it carries 20 marks. That's a whopping 20% to your exams, in your exams. All right? So it's a very important topic. It's a very important question. And the good news is, by the time you're done with watching these videos, you will be able to take those marks and bring them home. Let's get started. Okay, so we've got this question 6 here from the January-February 2017. All right. It's asking us to draw the AON diagram. All right, the AON diagram. Right, so with the AON diagram, there are a couple of rules that we need to understand for you to be able to draw the network diagram. So we're just gonna look at them quickly. So first of all, it can be seen by the activities that we have right here. So we've got activity A up to J. So it simply means that in this project, we have got activities that start from activity A up to activity J. So it's very important that you understand what this is. Right? Predecessor. Right? What is a predecessor? So if we look at activity A, the predecessor of activity A, there is none because there isn't any activities before A. All right, so predecessor, it simply means the activity that is before. All right, so if we go to activity B, what is the predecessor of activity B? It is A. All right, so what this means is that B follows A. So this is how you can read it when you are drawing your network diagram. It will help you to understand it that way. So when you go to activity C over here, you can say that C follows A. And then also D, it also follows A. So when you have an activity that is followed by more than one activity, then that activity, we call it a best activity. Right, it's called a best activity. So what is a best activity? So let's say we've got activity A there, like what we are being told. So we've got activity A right here, and then what activity A follows what? It follows none, because that's the first activity, as we can see there. And then when we go to activity B follows what? It follows A. Therefore, it means that we are going to activity B there. And then activity C, it also follows A. And then we've got another activity bursting out of activity A. And then activity D, it also follows activity A. Then we will have something like this, as you can see. But so here we are saying that A is a best activity, meaning after we are finished with activity A, there are multiple activities that will be done all at the same time after that. All right. And then we've got another concept that we need to understand. We will look at it when we look at this situation right here. So we've got activity E, right? But what follows activity E? Or rather, E follows B, C, and D. All right, so E follows B, C, and D. What does that mean? So it means that when we have got our activity E, let's say we've got our activity E right here, right? And then this activity E, it follows B, C, and D. And remember, in our thing here, we've got the B there, the C, and the D. So what it means that E is somewhere there. So you've got a situation where B and C are all merging into E right there. All right, so that's why we are calling activity E a merge activity. All right, so just to recap, we said the best activity, we have got a situation where we've got activity A here, and then the rest that follows, it goes out like that. That is a best activity, right? And then we've got a merge where after this activity, when the next activity that comes after all these three, which will be here, right, meaning these, all these, after that we go there, this is what we will call the merge activity. All right, so armed with this, so this is basically what you just need to understand for you to be able to draw the network diagram. So remember, in the exam, or rather the first thing that you need to do as you approach this question in the exam is to draw the network first before you do the calculations and everything else. So you do the network first. All right, so we are going to see how we do the network diagram for this question on the next video. All right.